Welcome everyone to J-Wolf Tech Broadcast. I have another unboxing here today. This is actually going to be of the EVGA GeForce GTX 650. This is the SSC version that they have us labeled right there, which is basically the super clocked version. It's already overclocked for us. We don't kind of mess around with anything. A lot of times you can find these cards for the same price as the standard ones, so definitely look at for that in your deals. Before we get into the unboxing, a few things I want to discuss. The differences between this. This is based off the Kepler architecture, which is the newer architecture. The same thing the 680 and even the 690 is built. 690 is really just only two 680s. But it's the same architecture as that. It just has a different amount of CUDA cores, and the memory bit interface is a little bit lower. I'll throw the numbers up throughout this video so you get a better understanding of it. But that being said, it is a small box and it is a little smaller card. That being said, let's actually jump in and see what we got inside. So looking at the outside of the box, you can see that it is packaged rather nicely. EVGA, they are a great manufacturer, great warranty support, great overall customer support. But they got their SSC logo there. I like taking a look at the box, see how they label this thing and market it. EVGA is #1, they always have that on there. And if we take a look here at the back at some of the specs, we see that it's off the Kepler GPU, adaptive vertical sync, which is just adaptive VSync. It does surround technology, and let's see what else. Microsoft DirectX 11, yeah, PCI Express 3.0 support. That is something that is pretty important here. But let's actually get this glossy stuff off here. Okay, looks like nothing comes out of this. All we do is just slide this stuff out. Okay, now that we got this out of the box, we'll get to the graphics card last. So what we actually have here is it looks like your user manual, just your regular standard graphics card user manual, and we got some stuff thrown here inside. Got a little case badging there if you want to throw that on your case, and you have the display driver installation disc. Don't use that. Go to the website, download the latest. And this just says attention, yeah, graphics card gets hot. That's pretty common sense if you're buying a graphics card. And then it just looks like you have one 6-pin connector, 2 Molex to a 6-pin PCI connector, which leads me to believe that this is going to just be one 6-pin connector. And then it looks like we got VGA to DVI. Another thing you don't need. Hopefully you're not using this on a VGA monitor. And then you got your nice manual here. It is a rather lengthy manual. Actually, it's not. It's just in 18 different languages. And then it looks like there's hold on. Quick start guide. If you're not familiar with installing a graphics card, this is probably the way to go. Pretty quick installation process. And this, they're just telling you this card's PCI 3.0 ready. Almost all the newer cards are. One thing I really do like about this card is it is significantly smaller than some of the other cards out there. Let's just set it up. So it would be great in a smaller form factor case. Alright. Alright, so what we have here, remove protection film before using. That's pretty. It is a very good looking card. EVGA really produces very good looking cards. But if we just look at it here, it's it's about a half-length card if you compare it to, well, let's just say the 7970, which is a larger card, is going to be about twice the length of this. And you got your one fan here, looks like maybe an 80-90 millimeter fan. And let's take a look at the back ports here. You got 2 DVI, and this looks like a mini HDMI. That's mainly because there's not a whole lot of room on this card. Most people use DVIs, so that's not surprising there. And then you have your rear exhaust there, so it can exhaust some heat out. And then if we take a look here at this side of the card, you can see right here's the radiator. The GPU is going to be right under here. And then it also looks like there's your memory, which I believe it's just a 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabyte. That's pretty cool. GDDR5, 2 gigabytes of memory. So that is nice. You can see there's one there. And then the other one's going to be right there, and your GPU is stacked right under there. And it just looks like you got a, that's pretty cool. You got a little code here that basically has initials on it. So people looks like they went through a quality test on it. EVGA does really good with their quality tests of their card. And then right down here, you got your PCI 3.0 slot. And we've taken a look at the back. It's all black which is something I really like. There's not a whole lot of color on there. And then you just have your other side there. Got a EVGA logo. And if we look there, right there is the radiator. Let's see if I can get in a little closer and get this to focus. May not focus that close. Yeah, there we go. Show a nice closer look of the card. There's your 6-pin connector. It's a nice looking card, and it is a smaller card, which I'm curious to see what kind of performance I can get out of this. But get a close look of it right there. Your back ports and your PCI. It's a nice looking card. I am really excited about that. Again, it's just got a lower CUDA core, and it's going to also have a lower memory bed interface. I will throw those numbers up here probably throughout the video, maybe put them down here for you. Boop, boop. And that's basically it over there. It's a small card. I'm really excited about that. So that's been my unboxing of the GeForce GTX 650. This is the SSC superclocked versions. I am going to be doing some reviews on this. I actually plan on having those up within the next couple days, getting some benchmarks out. And how I'm going to do my benchmarking is I'm going to do some regular synthetic benchmarks, just your regular Unigen, the Heaven benchmark, and 3D Mark. Just those regular standards, Original Crisis, Resident Evil, those regular standard synthetic benchmarks. Then what I'm going to do is run them through my own benchmark test, where I run them through some of the games that most people are playing right now, and just basically just go in, start playing, and turn on Fraps for about 5-10 minutes. I like to get a nice sample size. If you want to see the review on this, definitely give this video a thumbs